Skin Hardaway Certainty, and I'm back with another EP. And I'm greatly unprepared today, y'all. I'm in this motherfucker. I done made my bets for the day. I bet on college football today. That's why I'm a little late. I'm in this motherfucker betting. I bet on my college football, but I got my bets made now, y'all. I'm done. I'm still unprepared. I'm fucking starving. I ain't put my monetization on. I'm all fucked up. I got my bets made for this morning though. I got all my bets should be cashing out by 5 p.m. today. My latest game at 3 today. Well, yeah, I'm gonna bring my camera up in just a second, y'all. Let me get right. Let me get right. Let me get right. But today I'm here with some interesting subject. Some breaking news. The Ryan Garcia. Yet has pulled out yet again. Has pulled out yet again. Another fight. You know what I mean? And are we surprised that he's pulled out another fight? Was good, MP. I'm finna get it going in a second, brother. Like I said, I ain't even got my monetization going. I'm a little unprepared. I was making my bets. I'm making my bets. I be having to have full focus when I make my bets. I think I'm gonna do a robbing the bookie video today. Not a live stream. I'm gonna do a video today. But I'm either gonna know how happy I'm gonna be, you know, after these early games go off, and soon after the evening games start. I think I got some pretty solid bets today. But yeah, breaking news: Ryan Garcia hand injury. He pulled out a fight. And even more interesting news, I didn't put it up there, but I want to talk about it. Teofimo Lopez, George Kambosos, has been slotted into his spot. Now you know that the zone, Ryan Garcia fights on the zone. Eddie Hearn won the Teofimo Lopez, purse bid where he didn't win it. Triller won it. Eddie Hearn came in second. Eddie Hearn has been, handed over the Teofimo Lopez fight. So, I think it's ironic that, Ryan Garcia pulls out a fight again with a hand injury. I also think it's ironic that Teofimo Lopez has ended up, with Eddie Hearn. And maybe Eddie Hearn needed that 27 date, for Teofimo Lopez and not Ryan Garcia. Maybe he decided to put Teofimo Lopez ahead of Ryan Garcia in this particular instant because, it's a bigger fight, right now, and they got to go and get their fight going. So, Ryan Garcia, has had a history of pulling out fights. People might, say this and say that, but I think it's interesting to think maybe this time, just maybe this time, it wasn't Ryan Garcia's fault. And even if, Eddie Hearn told him to pull out and paid him or whatever and said, let's put TO on your car. Even if that is the case, it's still Ryan Garcia's fault because he's pulled out hella too many fights and he don't get the benefit of the doubt anymore. You know what I mean? But Ryan Garcia had to pull out of his fight with a hand injury. You know, Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos has been placed on his slot on the 27th. So that fight will be taking place on the 27th in place of Teofimo Lopez. I mean, in place of Ryan Garcia. Also, in the break of that news, Haney has came out and said that he's looking to fight JoJo Diaz next. Since JoJo Diaz won't be fighting Ryan Garcia, he stated that he's looking to fight JoJo Diaz. And he also said, which was a little surprise to me, that it's happening so soon, especially with what could happen in their division. He said if he can't get the JoJo Diaz fight, he might move up and he might fight Victor Postal at 140. So David Haney could be making a move up to 140 if he can't get the fights that he won at 135, which we all saw coming and which I've been dreading because it's a shame that we won't get undisputed at 135 and we have a chance to. I think that's a shame, but it is what it is. Shout out my guy DP Rocker, MP, what the fuck sliding through. I'm finna get this junk shirt in a minute. I'm just getting y'all the basis and the breakdown while I come in and get my shit going. I'm unprepared. I ain't even get my monetization on this motherfucker yet. I was making bets. It threw me all off. I posted uh Made me some goddamn breakfast and some more shit. Got me something to eat and some more shit. I ain't even ate nothing. Yeah, I'm finna order me something while I do this motherfucking show. I was making these bets through me all the way out, trying to get these bets in before the the gates close and shit. Before they lock the odds and shit up. I'm not finna put my monetization on. Get this thing shared. Then we go get going, y'all. Man, we go get going. Appreciate y'all sliding through this joint with me on this good Saturday. How y'all feeling this morning? My brother MP, what the fuck? My brother DP Rock, if y'all could like the video, but greatly appreciate it. Then I'm finna get this thing shared in a second. I'm so discombobulated this morning, y'all. So discombobulated this morning. Let me turn my monetization on. Well, yeah, but that's the basis of the video today. And I just want to start by saying I think it's a shame that Devin Haney, this soon, especially with T.O. being there, Ryan Garcia being there, JoJo Diaz being there, them having a lot of guys, Tevin Farmer being, up and around there, with Devin Haney, having a WBC belt already, him being forced to go up to 140. But I also heard Teofimo talking about going up to 140. But just our look, when Devin Haney started talking about going up to 140, Teofimo be wanting to stay at 135, right? With the kind of luck that we have. But I think it's just a real shame that Devin Haney has been, forced, for lack of a better word. And this is what it is. He's kind of been forced to entertain the idea of going up to 140, I think, before he should, especially with him having the chance to be undisputed at 135 right now. You know what I mean? Okay, I got my y'all can hear me. Okay, I got my monetization on now. Appreciate y'all getting me up to the 9 likes. Appreciate y'all getting me up to 9 likes, brother. Appreciate that. When it's hard to get a fight, he got to move up in hopes of getting them fights. MP, I know, but I want to see that man get undisputed, bro. I don't want him to have to jump a division when he's so close to undisputed. Undisputed literally is one fight away. He got the WBC and T.O. got the rest of the belts, man. That shit is one fight away, MP. That's fucked up. Like, that's terrible for the sport that we can't get that fight to happen, and it's only one fight away. You know what I mean? It's just one fight away. And really, before I get this thing shared, I want to be situated and adjusted, to be real with you. So I'm finna go and do what I gotta do before I get this shit. I'm just gonna talk to the family. For a second. It's early in the morning anyway, So I'm just finna talk to the family for a second while I get situated. Get myself together. They got order me some stars like mother. I ain't shit in the refrigerator. But hell yeah. I just hate it for him. That he gotta even do that. That he gotta come down to that, to be real with you. I hate he even gotta come down to that. Cause I want to see undisputed. I like to see people strapped up, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I used to be a T.O. fan, but I'm not no more. I can't endorse that shit T.O. doing. Can't endorse the shit T.O. doing. But I think if Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez never fight for the undisputed championship at 135, I think the only people, I think the people who gonna be missing out the most is us. I think we the ones that's missing out there, gonna have, not them. because they still go get their money, get rich, and do what they do. We the ones that's gonna take the L behind it. They still gonna be straight. We the ones that's gonna get the pride of the fight. And then, and the sad thing is, Devin Haney want to fight. We can see that. We can see, and it's our job, you know, to say what it is. I might be a new Devin Haney fan because it's looking like Devin Haney is the new boogeyman of 135. It's looking like nobody wants this Devin Haney work. That's what it's looking like, y'all. Shout out my guy Tyreek 357. Appreciate you sliding through this, y'all. And I'm late. I'm prepared. I ain't got my thing sure yet, so I appreciate everybody that came through this journey already. And appreciate everybody. You know, they didn't like the video and all that good shit. Cause y'all really fuck with your boy. Because that means y'all had to have y'all boy on the icon or y'all seen your boy live and y'all scrolled on through. Because I'm hella unprepared this morning, but believe we go get into it, we go get cooking. I'm just getting started, man. Just getting started. And I ain't got nothing to do this morning, so guess what? We rocking this morning. You feel me? A lot of good boxing coming up, a lot of good boxing to talk about. The reason I'm so off track this morning because I was in this motherfucker making bets. And Tyreek, bro, let me give you a ring, Tyreek. Why you ain't saying no, Tyreek? You ain't got no ring, Tyreek? I just knew you had a ring, Tyreek. I gotta give you a ring, Tyreek. Why you ain't say why you ain't tell me, bro, you ain't had no ring, Tyreek? Damn. Why you ain't tell me you ain't had no rings, bro? Why you ain't tell me you ain't had no rings, bro? I just realized you ain't had no rings. Now you got a rings, bro. Never again. But not no more. But not no more. But not no more. Now we got you right, bro. Now we got you right. Now we got you right, Sari. Now we got you right, bro. That's my bad. My bad. I want to apologize. I want to apologize, B. Because you been here. You part of the family. You been this motherfucker cooking. But hell yeah, man. I think it's a shame what's going on with Devin Haney. I think it's a shame Devin Haney. It's not official that he moving up yet, but he said out his mouth that if he can't get a fight, he looking at Victor Postal. Now let's hit on Victor Postal real quick. I think that's a good fight for Devin Haney. But you also know what I noticed again, and some people go say that I be going at Bud Crawford for this, but it just is what it is, man. Like, why does it always seem like that the people that Bud Crawford is fighting are the people that all of the prospects fight? And I'm not, and then when I say Bud Crawford, appreciate you, Corey. Shout out Corey Sanders. Appreciate you sliding through that junk, Corey. Slide through this junk, Corey. Which phone I'm on? I'm on this phone. Boom. Appreciate you sliding through this junk, Corey. Shout out my guy, Corey Sanders. And again, y'all, I appreciate all the subscriptions. I appreciate all the likes, and I greatly appreciate the super chats and the stickers and all that good shit, because watching them ads and the super chats are a huge part of the show. And I'm realizing, like, shit, really, y'all super chats and y'all stickers and shit, y'all make up at least half of the profit, really more than half of the profit. You know what I'm saying? Watch that, but make sure y'all watch the ads, 10 seconds, no more than 30 seconds, and all that good shit. Appreciate all y'all for the support. Appreciate you, Corey. Appreciate you sliding through this jump, Corey. Shout out Corey Sanders. But yeah, man. I just think it's kind of awkward that, kind of funny that shit. All the prospects seem to be fighting Bud Crawford opponents. And this not me making this up or nothing. It's not me taking no shots at nobody or nothing like that, bro. It's just like, this seems to be what's going on, though. Like, is it just me? Is it just me? You know what I mean? Gamble getting passed around by the prospects. Mean Machine starting to get passed around by the prospects. Shit, you got Devin Haney, calling out Victor Postal and shit. Now, you know what I'm saying? He get in there and he fight Victor Postal. He gonna be another prospect fighting the Bud Crawford opponent. You know what I mean? Why? People could be fighting. If we looking at past opponents, like shit, I mean, why nobody? It's more people out there to fight. It seems like everybody, picking those guys that Bud Crawford fought. Now, is that because why? Why you think that is? Why you think that is? Make sure to share the live if possible, grading their content every time. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Vince, sliding through this joint. Shout out my guy, Vince Valborn, sliding through this joint. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, Brody. Glad you could make it. Glad you could make it. But yeah, I think him fighting, I think Devin Haney, if he has to move up to 140, which I don't disagree with. I hope he don't have to, because I want to see. I'm still holding on to the fact that he might fight Teofimo Lopez. Let me get my shit going straight up. I'm still holding on to the fact that he might fight Teofimo Lopez. So I hope that he don't have to move up. But if he has to move up, his first fight at 140 being Victor Postal, that's a pretty good matchup for him. Would we rather see Devin Haney versus JoJo Diaz or Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez than Devin Haney versus Victor Postal? Yeah, I mean, especially when JoJo and Ryan Garcia are Devin Haney's mandatory, quote unquote, right? They not acting like no motherfucking mandatories, but they're supposed to be the mandatory. But good news on this situation, so I'm not just gonna pile up on JoJo Diaz. Good news on this situation. JoJo Diaz came out and said, well, Devin Haney, if you send a real contract this time, type deal, I'll fight you. He said, he really said, like, send a contract, pussy, or bitch, or some shit like that, and I'll fight you, or something like that. So, we got JoJo Diaz, JoJo Diaz seems to want this smoke. So, he might not have to go up to 140 and fight Victor Postal, because JoJo Diaz might be, a game opponent. And go give Devin Haney, a fight at 135. But still, I like that fight. But after that fight, whoever wins that fight should most definitely be trying to unify with Teofimo Lopez. And another thing, real quick, I think if let's just say Devin Haney fight JoJo Diaz, right, and he loses. Hypothetically speaking, y'all, don't kill me. Let's just say he fights JoJo Diaz and he loses, right? I think Teofimo Lopez will be ready to fight JoJo Diaz, but I think if Devin Haney win type shit, Teofimo Lopez go give us another reason why he shouldn't fight Devin Haney type deal. Okay, my bad. But hey, I'm not even a Devin Haney fan, y'all. This is coming from a strictly non-biased perspective. It just seems like the whole division is dancing around motherfucking Devin Haney, bro. Like, am I tripping? Or is these niggas tiptoeing around Devin Haney? I'm halfway situated, y'all. Jesus, please. When Vagabond said that Duck and Devin just that simple, all facts, bro. Okay, I thought it was me. Cause I'm finna bring my camera events. I'm finna get my thing shirt. We finna roll us up a blunt, then we gonna talk about all this good shit. We gonna talk about a lot of shit. You know, I started to do a different EP this morning about Shakur and Mel Herring and Bob Arum and the promotion of this fight type deal. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that for my Monday show. If somebody do it before me, I'm still gonna do that motherfucking anyway. But I'm gonna say that for my Monday show. I'm gonna say that for fight week. This time I'm gonna open up fight week with that one. But I think I'm gonna talk about that one a little bit too. You know what I mean? Because I noticed last night before I fell asleep on the Verate Jose Gonzalez, you know, fight that I tried to stay up for, the only fight that I stayed up for and I fell asleep on it. He said, all of a sudden, T.O. found God, right? Capping fighting for years. Yeah. I noticed that, they haven't gave this Shakur Stevenson, Jamil Herring fight much promotion. But I also noticed last night on ESPN Plus, they gave the Hiller promotion. And I kept saying during the live stream, like, why are y'all giving it major promotion on ESPN Plus when the people who get ESPN Plus damn near already know about the fight? You know what I mean? That's fake promotion. That's fake promotion. You know what I mean? I feel like that's fake promotion. I feel like, and I'm a conspiracy guy. I'm a conspiracy guy. But I feel like that low key, and me and my guy Checkmate Boxing talked about this a little bit on Twitter. I feel like low key that Bob Arum is trying to sabotage the fight so he could, had that control over Shakur like he, did Crawford and like, did T.O. for a minute, tried to do T.O. like he tried to do Floyd before he got away from him. I think he trying to pull that, they don't sell type thing by giving them, main event fights or pay-per-view fights, not promoting them and then saying, you don't sell, so you're only worth this amount much money, when they become, bigger stars. You know what I mean? He's trying to suppress the growth. I feel like, and that's just me personally. That's just how I feel about it personally. No, my nigga for cut me. I'm gonna call you back, bro. But yeah, I'm getting sick to it, y'all. We finna get this. We finna get going. Finna get this thing going. Please. All right, I'm halfway. These nasty games. Here's a bitch. All right. Let me get this thing shared and shit, y'all. Let me get this thing shared and shit. But yeah. But I'm gonna say that for another video that Jamil Herring, that Shakur thing, and I think Bob, trying to, I think Bob's still on that sabotage like type shit when it comes to these fighters, and I think T.O. caught him early. I think he did that to Bud for a long time before Bud realized, or maybe Bud just wanted that that guaranteed. Maybe Bud just like the guaranteed side of the deal that Top Rank was given instead of the to be your own, boss, create your own market. Maybe Bud, want that guarantee. Maybe want to know for sure he was getting this when he was going in. So some people pick, Top Rank for that too, because with the PBC, it's you get a guaranteed purchase as well too though. But uh, that's more so for really that's more so for people who willing to bet on themselves. Like that's more so for people who like willing to. That's more so for pay per view fighters. You know what I mean? That end of that side more so for like a pay per view fight type deal. And Bud is more so he really is television fighter being with Top Rank type deal. They get the guaranteed money from the guaranteed contracts. From the guaranteed television type deal. But I think he trying to stay. I think right now he trying to suppress Shakur. So later on, Shakur, what's good, Alan Young? What's good, Alan Young? I think he trying to suppress Shakur in Jamel Hearn fight. So later on, he could tell Shakur or Jamel Hearn, see, when I gave you a main event, you didn't even do that good. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. But Bob really not promoting them in the right way right now. But that's a subtlety for a whole different. That's a subtlety for a whole different joint. And I want to say that one for Shakur Jamel week. I wanted to say that for Monday, so I'm talking about that Monday. So today, but I just speaking on Devin Haney, that just kind of got me into you know speaking on Devin Haney and how I think Eddie Hearn made Ryan Garcia hurt his hand, quote unquote, so he could put T.O. in that slot so he can go and get their fight rolling. And they got me talking about Bob Ehrman, the boxing business and shit like that, because I just think like and it's crazy with Ryan Garcia. This the perfect person because he been pulling out of fights anyway. So I could just be in my conspiracy theory bag. I could just be in my conspiracy theory bag with this, but I feel like all of a sudden, Ryan Garcia broke his hand. Eddie Hearn got that fight with Teofimo Lopez now. You know what I mean? He got to go and get that thing rolling. So I felt like shit. He thought he had a day. So he go put, Teofimo Lopez on that day. So we got Ryan Garcia pulling out yet another fight. And this forcing Devin Haney to goddamn move up in the division, it looks like, because you got him saying he's going to try to fight JoJo Diaz. But good news, good news. Good news, JoJo Diaz, language, he's talking like he wants to fight type deal. So we got a good chance that we get those two. From what's being said, it's a good chance that we get JoJo Diaz, Devin Haney. I made a tweet about them keeping the same injury they had, but EJ retweeted about who keeping the same injury they had. Oh, you talking about when you pulled out a fight? You talking about with Ryan Garcia? Oh, you know this not gonna happen. Oh, you know this not gonna happen. You know this not gonna happen. You know this not gonna happen, buddy. I'm getting my thing. I'm getting this thing shared, I gotta go peep this junk though, right? Cause they show how they ask for motherfucking medical records and all this, like this shit, and like they ask for medical. But you know why this not gonna happen? But you know why this not gonna happen, Alan Young? Because the people that's gonna be criticizing Ryan and shit are people like us, and we don't even give a fuck about shit like this. The nigga say hurt, he say hurt. It's just that when you Ryan Garcia in particular, you always getting hurt, and that's the thing that we getting at. It's like you in particular, my guy, you always got an issue as to why you gotta pull out of fight in and out of fights and shit. And people act like this shit alone is not justified when we going at motherfucking Ryan Garcia. That alone is justified. You gotta say that like that's a thing that he does. That is something that he does. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was coming in Earl like that was something that Earl did on the regular. That was Earl's first time ever having to pull out a fight. And Earl didn't even pull out the fight. Earl went to the doctor and the doctor told him, "Hey bro, your shit toe up." You know what I mean? That's not even something that he went, that's not even something that Earl Spence discovered, himself. But yeah, Ryan Garcia pulled out. Yeah, but yeah, he pulled out that joke. She ain't lying though. That show hopped down on Earl. I gotta go and get this shit lined up. But I'm trying not to. I'm trying to let it connect. But I gotta get my lip lined up. This shit getting in my mouth and shit now. I'm getting it. I'm getting my video shit. Sure. It's been a slow week of boxing. I'm just waiting for Jamel them to pop off. Jamel them week to pop off, and then you got Clarissa Shields on the 27 and shit. But I just thought, man, it was so fucking fun. Like somebody, matter of fact, this shit broke on Southern T, y'all, and I didn't even believe it when I heard it. I was like, you bullshit. I know Ryan Garcia ain't pulled out yet another fight. But yes, this nigga did pull out yet another fight. And this nigga got Devin Haney threatening to move division. Again, man, it's sad that Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez are both only one fight away from undisputed, and we probably never going to get that undisputed fight. And people are so okay with it, and I think people are so okay with it because nobody wants to talk about the elephant in the room, which is who is really holding up this undisputed fight. It's not Eddie Hearn and Devin Haney. And you can't say it's Eddie Hearn no more because shit. Let's just say Devin Haney by itself, not really. You know, so it's not Devin Haney, side. It's Bob Arum them. They don't want that fight. That's why he keep dismissing it. Every time you ask him about Devin Haney, he dismissed the fight. That's not that's not the path that man wants to go down. That's not the path that he wants to go down. He said niggas exposed to racism every time, right? Where B Jap at? He not questioning Ryan Hand. Right. B B Jap B Hop. Yeah. You know how that shit go. You know how that shit go, especially with B Hop, man. It's sad that B Hop it's sad that B Hop then it's sad that it didn't came to that with B Hop. They didn't came to this with B Hop. It's sad that it didn't came to this with B Hop. Sari 357 said Bradley what he got to say. Man, Bradley still talking about Deontay Wilder. Bradley still talking about Deontay Wilder, bro. Them folks ain't said nothing. Nothing. I feel sure they just on Instagram. In my Twitter. Them folks ain't saying nothing. Nothing. Quiet as a mouse. Man, what's wrong with these people? My IG don't need to be posting that shit. Sari said, "Oh yeah, nah, yeah, yeah." But you know how that shit go. Them folks ain't gonna say they company. Hey, on some real shit though. Andre Ward been speaking his piece. Like Andre Ward been surprised. He ain't been extra company man lately. He been he been saying a lot of shit that I ain't been expecting him to say. You know what I mean? He been saying a lot of shit that I ain't been expecting him to say, like especially about Deontay Wilder. And Joe Rogan came out and said that Tyson Fury had an extra long count too. Did y'all hear that? Since we didn't get up on it, since we didn't talk about it, since you brought up Bradley, and Bradley's still talking about Deontay Wilder, so his commentary sucked. Like, man, it wasn't because of the fight was boring and nothing like that, but I fell asleep on that fight. I don't think nobody was really anticipating that joint. I just think we watched it because, and it was on the Friday. I didn't even know that joint was on the Friday. Somebody had to remind me that it was on the Friday. My bad. Antoine Racer, yes. He said Garrett, Antoine interview with KCQ that, oh shit, okay, okay. He said Garrett, Antoine Racer, yeah, I seen that fact. He referee more new book. Oh yeah, yep, sorry, yep, Joe Rogan. Yeah, Joe Rogan came out and said, yeah, so it's folks that can see the bull. It's folks that can see the bull. So let's just, so I ain't too, what I'm saying? Like, you know, and for Joe Rogan to say that, Joe Rogan got a big platform. Shout out to Joe Rogan because he saw it the third fight, but I saw it the first and I saw it the third fight. You know what I'm saying? So as I be saying, shit, my brother Deontay Wilder could easily be 2-1. And I think that one time, the one loss that we talking about, I think he cheated. I think he cheated. The one loss that we talking about. So, there's that. So there's that, man. Vince Vaughn said you right. Shout out to Joe Rogan, but he did his first. Oh yeah, for sure. Wade, he did a lot of hate, bro. I know that, and that's why I'm saying something about him actually, being for real for once, because he been the hater. I know for sure Vince Vaughn, he did a lot of hate. He did a whole lot of hate, man. I'm finna screenshot that. Take a picture. I'm getting ready, really get into the show now. I'm about to sell it in. I'm about to sell it in. You feel me? Tyree said, I know my G, you don't miss nothing, especially on that second fight. He bashed Deontay too, right along with the rest. Oh yeah, fact. Yep, yep. Old media can't mess with Rogan. He got too many followers. That he, and he white. And he white. But he told the truth though. Shout out Joe Rogan though. He told the truth though. He spoke his truth. He told us what he thought. And that's what he thought. Ain't nobody make him say that. And they can't say Joe Rogan black. Y'all can't say Joe Rogan black. You know what I mean? Now what you gonna say? Now what you gonna say? Now what you gonna say? You feel me? Can't pull the black shit with Joe. Can't pull that black shit with Joe. Yeah, I'm just glad people. I hate that it took though. Do you? A lot of people feel like a lot of people feel like that. A lot of people only coming out with their truths because Deontay Wilder lost. Like, do you feel like if do y'all Sari who are Sari Vince? Y'all feel like y'all feel like if Deontay Wilder would have won, do y'all think people would be singing the same tune? Y'all feel like if Deontay won, people would still be singing the same, or would people still be complaining, or people still be complaining about him? Making up excuses, quote unquote, as they would say, making up excuses type thing. Every time my boy 7BA or 7B1 had hooked me up with the Shea Royals peppermint body butter. I got a lavender junk too. I'm using this junk right now. He hooked me up with this junk. Yeah, I be using the shit out this shit. I be putting I be Yeah, my homie hooked me up with this joint. I be using to shut this shit over my lips. You know? I put this shit on my hands 2 days ago. My hands ain't been ashy in 2 motherfucking days, y'all. No cap, that shit work. No cap, that shit work, man. Go make sure y'all check out ShayRoyals.com. Get y'all CBD oils. So I fuck with it. He done made himself a new fan, no cap. He done made himself a new fan, no cap. He said Rogan just smoked old media about vaccinations. He healed himself from COVID. They tried to say he was using horse steroids. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if Joe Rogan was on steroids. I wouldn't be surprised if you smell like outside. I might go outside. Well, no, it's cold as hell outside. It's cold as hell in Memphis for some reason now. It's cold as hell in Memphis for some reason. Right now, it got cold as hell out of nowhere too. The sun's still out and shit, but it's cold as a bitch. The sun's still out, but it's cold as a bitch. Cold as a bitch. But yeah, and I say Andre Ward spoke out. Andre Ward spoke out a little bit. Uh Tim Bradley halfway did, and then he tiptoed over the line, and then he came right back to company man Tim. But Andre Ward stepped out. I seen Joe Rogan said something about it. Uh, Somebody else said the count was long too. But them two off the top of my head, I remember right now. I remember them two off the top of my head right now. Joe Rogan just recently said his, I think. But Andre Ward said something about his the same night. And there was somebody else that said something about it that night that's slipping my mind right now. I wish I could remember. And I can't remember right now. That shit blowing me. It was Andre Ward and some. Was it Tim? It might have been Tim Bradley that night. It might have been Tim Bradley that night. Came out and said that he felt like. Was it Tim? I know it was somebody else, and I won't say it was Tim that agreed with Andre. And Malik Scott just came out and said, Malik Scott said, whether it was a long count or not. Now, Malik Scott said it might have been a long count, but he said we're going to give Tyson Fury some credit. And to be real with you, I'm trying my best to get that nigga some credit, and I actually did. Actually, it's actually not that hard. I actually did already, but it's the fact that we always got to put an asterisk before we give Tyson Fury credit. Oh, so maybe the count was long, but let's still give him. You know what I mean? It's always an asterisk. Just like it's an asterisk with Klitschko, it's an asterisk with Deontay Wilder. It's just the biggest fights of his career is always, you know, an asterisk back. Just always is, and it's expected. But yeah, I'm pretty much just go. I'm pretty much at the point where I'm just throwing Ryan Garcia away too, y'all. Yeah, that's really what this whole video about. What I mean, I'm 51 minutes in, yeah. Yeah, I can go and be real, and I can go and keep real with y'all and get real. The whole base of this video is I'm throwing Ryan Garcia away. Like y'all can have dude, y'all can believe in him. I'm through talking about him. This gonna be the last video I ever do about him. This video right here ain't even doing that good because I'm talking about Ryan Garcia, you know what I mean? But I really, did want to support Ryan Garcia. I really, do think Ryan Garcia is a good fighter. You know what I mean? He making a lot of decisions. He making a lot of. It's crazy. Like I call him and Tio the Hello Twins. Like they done made a lot of messed up decisions after making the best decision of their life. And the best decision of their life, I say that means Ryan Garcia fighting Luke Campbell and Teofimo Lopez fighting Chico. They made like the best decision of their life. And it's like ever since then, they just been making a lot of questionable moves. And I haven't threw Tio Lopez away yet completely. But it's like he working on it with this George Kambosos thing and not fighting Devin Haney. But Ryan Garcia, I'm pretty much done with Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia has done this many of times. You know what I mean? He talks a lot. He had me hyped thinking he was about to fight Tank. You know what I mean? I thought we was about to get. I know I thought I was about to get me a Ryan Garcia versus Tank fight, and that fight wasn't even on my radar. I didn't really think that fight was gonna happen. But Ryan Garcia had sold me on the idea that that fight was actually, going to happen. He went on hot boxing with Mike Tyson. They called Tank Davis. You know what I mean? And Tank Davis said, we can make that fight happen. And then Ryan Garcia, he clearly said, he said, okay, y'all heard him. Y'all heard him. So you came back out, right? So at that point, I'm thinking, oh, shit. Ryan Garcia is really serious about, fighting, Tank Davis. So I'm excited about Ryan Garcia fighting Tank Davis. And then come to find out, he not fighting Tank Davis, right? So I'm like, okay, well, shit, cool. Then come to find out, oh, shit, he did behind the mandatory, right? Boom. But then he fighting Luke Campbell. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Luke Campbell, quality opponent, especially for where, Devin Haney is at in his career. You know what? Cool. Let him fight Luke Campbell. So he fight Luke Campbell. Fight Luke Campbell. Uh, and actually, the Tank was after he fought Luke Campbell. He fought Luke Campbell, made the best decision of his career, and since then, it's just been lie after lie after lie, injury after injury. After injury, is he really injured? One time he said mental illness, and then I didn't give him a lot of slack for, but he said he got mental illness. Then he went on vacation. Cool, you got mental illness, go on vacation. Shout out to my brother St. Louis Nick sliding through. Appreciate you sliding through. We ain't this junk cooking. I'm getting into the real depths of the video right now. I'm telling I'm telling the truth right now. I'm telling everybody how the only reason I made this video was make y'all know that I'm burying Ryan Garcia. I'm done with him. I'm never talking about him on Sunday T again after him pulling out this last fight with JoJo Diaz because he clearly don't give a fuck about what's going on. This nigga is a YouTube star, YouTube sensation. This nigga is not a boxer. I think it's time to call it what it is. We didn't gave him a pass long enough. He didn't been pretending and masquerading as a boxer long enough. This nigga is most definitely a YouTube star. Like I'm pulling his boxing card. I don't know how he ever got a boxing card. No, I'm just playing. I was really be real with you. I was all for him for the Luke Campbell. You know what I'm saying? He got in there with Luke Campbell. He got knocked down. He got up and he stopped Luke Campbell. But I thought that was damn good. I thought that was amazing. You know what I mean? Especially for where he's at in his career. It's major for where he's at in his career. You know what I mean? But the boy ass ain't done nothing but nothing since then. St. Louis said Rogan ain't much different. They screaming that he just an asset on much higher level, small levels of anatomy. He did call out the long countdown. Yeah, fact. Yeah, he ain't that much better. Yeah, we know. He was on the hate training first and shit too. You know what I mean? He still counted there. He just said this about the long count. He just acknowledged the long count. But, you know, as long as we got somebody to acknowledge that the count was long as hell, know somebody from the other side, and it was Joe Rogan that acknowledged it. So cool. Shout out Joe Rogan. So cool. Shout out Joe Rogan, man. I take it. I take it, Joe. We accept. We accept the apology, Joe. Truth. Truth, Joe. For now. For now. For now, Joe. We off your ass for now. Brian and Garcia ain't nothing but Oscar Taylor, Biatch, Boy Toy. Right. Man, look, hey, be real with you. I thought you was finna call him. I thought you was finna say he ain't nothing but Oscar De La Hoya. Now I was finna say he really ain't Oscar. Oscar actually fought people. Now, Oscar ain't might not fought every single person who want to fight, but Oscar fought a lot of motherfuckers. Ryan Garcia ain't even fighting nobody. It's like every time he finna fight somebody, this nigga gets sick or some shit. Like, I'm thinking this nigga gets sick. We need to put this nigga in the bubble or something. We need to put this nigga in the bubble or something. This nigga still find a way to get hurt. We could put this nigga in a bubble. This nigga still find a way to get hurt, bro. No cap. You put this nigga in the bubble, he still find it. He still the one. He still find a way to fuck himself up. I bet. Shit terrible. That Oscar way more. That's why I ran the money. Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. 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 Ryan think Ryan think he made it. There's Ryan problem. Ryan think he made it already. Nigga, you ain't nobody. Ryan fans don't even buy tickets. Ryan fans can't even go support him yet. That's why he's still making 250K. Because your fans ain't old enough to come support you yet, bro. Your fans on TikTok, that's why you trying to wait till they get older and shit. It's getting hard for you to fake like a boxer, bro. That's what it gotta be. Because you turning believers, you turning believers into non-believers, right? And that's the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. Let me see. Let me get my screenshot real quick. I'm gonna put that up there for the screenshot. He said Jake Paul. Oh, Dylan White and Otto Wallen really finna fight, huh? That shit say 2 weeks. My bad, y'all. My bad. I ordered. I ordered something. I ordered something to eat. What's good? Cop said something. T boxing and sports and chat. What it be? What's good? Peter just slide through this junk cop. So, oh yeah, salute. Shout out Marquez and my dude might as well go full time, I guess. Just that South Edge shit like that. Ah yeah, fact. Talking about Ryan. Yeah, Ryan might as well, bro. Like, yeah, he a YouTube star, some IG model, YouTube star, something like that. It's something like that working. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's something like that going on. Cause every time he get a good fight, he pull out that motherfucker. Or he need to just go. He need to just only. I'm just be real. Like this ain't me trying to be funny or nothing like that. He just need to only fight Luke Campbell, shit like that. Luke Campbell's and Liam Smiths and shit like that. I mean, he almost got knocked out by Ryan Campbell. I mean, by Luke Campbell. I mean, because maybe Luke Campbell one of the good people from over there. So maybe he just need to fight some trash or something like that, though. But he need to quit pretending like he gonna fight these good people. We need to quit pretending like he want these big fights, and he don't. Cause it could only be so many things, y'all. He said Ryan T.O. YouTube. T.O. less than Ryan. Ain't nobody as bad as Ryan. I ain't gonna put T.O. in the YouTube category. I ain't gonna say because Ryan Garcia really ain't fought nobody but Campbell. T.O. got some fights under his belt, and at least T.O. ain't out here capping and actually signing fights and then pulling out of them to fight these people. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia is like on a different level of this shit. Like, you think you might as well go ahead and fight Jake Paul. Yeah, or something. For real. For real, though. That's where we at, y'all. That's where we at with dude. Him fighting Jake Paul. All jokes aside, that's where we at with dude. Hold on for a second. Him fighting Jake Paul. Yep. Nigga on YouTube. He said Jake might clip rather him nor T.O. behaving like fighters, real shit. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying Ryan Garcia way worse than T.O. I ain't saying T.O. for sure bullshit, but Ryan Garcia is bullshitting like on a new level. Ryan Garcia, new level bullshit. Like he bullshitting at an all time high. Like he bullshitting at an all time high. Cousin got his look. He's a T right, man. Give me a fight in this thing, Mark. Oh God. Give me a fight in this thing. Oh cap. Give me a fight in this bitch. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go get my food. Terry Smooth said Ryan so good he don't need to fight because he already going to win. Right. That's really what they be saying. That's what they be feeling like. For real. That's what they be feeling like for real, y'all. He's so good. He don't gotta fight because he's already better. He's already a better fighter. He's gonna win anyway. He's gonna win anyway. He's gonna win anyway. St. Louis Mint got a point again. Looking shot. What St. Louis at? Y'all seen T.O. at the wider press events. Man didn't look well. What you mean, St. Louis? Ryan Garcia is a Hall of Fame throwback fighter. Throw his ass back in the trash. throw his ass back in the trash. Ryan Garcia is a WBC belt that really broke threw away. Yo, his ass belong. Who gonna win what? Cop. Who gonna win what? About you talking about T.O. Cambosis? They got the Ryan Garcia slot cop. Talking about T.O. Cambosis. I'm saying you asking me who gonna win what? Who gonna win what? Like what fight? Who gonna win what? Yeah, I'm lost as a motherfucker. What fight you talking about? Oh, against Cambosis. I got T.O. I got T.O. winning, but I'm getting more people telling me that Cambosis gonna win this fight. But I got young T.O. winning. I don't think T.O. ready. No, T.O. look like he straight up needed rest. His behavior and mannerism, I don't know, bro. I've seen him acting before. That's all I'm saying. T.O. over Cambosis, you sure about that? Yeah. Yep. I'm getting more and more people telling me though that Cambosis can win this fight. Though. For real, for real. They saying he a lot faster than him. He'll be able to touch him. I say this. If he don't beat him, I'll be surprised. If he don't beat him, I'll be surprised. Y'all got Cambosis. Y'all got Cambosis. If he go 12, I can see T.O. losing to them near any boxer. This shit versus Chico, I ain't gonna lie, that alerted the shit at me. That opened my eyes to a lot of shit about T.O. I don't completely disregard people saying Cambosis got the chance. What happened against Loma, that was alarming. If T.O. don't catch you, you could outbox him. Teofimo Lopez is everything they wish Tank Davis was. They want you to be able to think you can outbox Tank, but you can't. Teofimo can't catch you, you can outbox him. Cop said Teo got it on his end. Teofimo lose to Cambosis. I'm going to laugh. What he get for Ducky? Right. Oh yeah, nobody gonna feel sorry for him. They most definitely avoiding the shit out of David Haney down there at 135. So much David Haney talking about going to 140 and fighting Postal. Cops they can come in and steal. I won't put it past them. Cambosis speed could be the issue for T. Yeah, those people saying this picking on Cambodia who won't sit back for the first 7 rounds, but they give opportunity to T.O. to count him. T.O. another duck ass weirdo. Everyone avoiding cop, avoiding with an ing. Right. Look, this is what I call facts and more facts. Fact, damn shame what's happening to Devin. More facts. They terrified of Devin. Facts. More facts. Only person who might fight him is JoJo Diaz. Be real. JoJo Diaz, they lay us up. If JoJo Diaz can't beat him at 130, then everybody gonna have to fight him, man. Nobody gonna fight him. You know what I mean? They tell a female could have fought dead for undisputed multiple times. Like, true, true. Dad should sure wherever anybody fighting at 135 on some Shannon Bridge shit. Avoided. I'll have them at one time. They running. Can't be running. They hate to bring up. Then hey, look, it got so bad for Raleigh. That nigga had to fight Devin Haney or Tank Davis. So he chose Tank for the pay-per-view back. Ryan Garcia trying his best to not be nowhere near mandatory. He done pulled out a hell of a fight. JoJo did said he'll fight and then signed to fight Devin. I mean, Ryan. Now ain't no Ryan in the picture, so we finna see. Finna see what's up with Devin and JoJo. You know what I mean? Dave ain't giving fights. He may as well join the baseball team. Riley should have called out Ryan. Fight of the goofies. Riley can get knocked out by a tank, and Riley still can fight anybody he wants to. He getting that tank paycheck first. He like, shit, if I gotta lose my O, I might as well lose the tank on pay-per-view. I might as well lose the tank on pay-per-view. Because Tank and Devin was at Riley neck. Riley versus Ryan is their one, you right. Riley versus Ryan is fight of the goof troop. T.O. anywhere near the building, it's gonna be a building full of goofies. If Riley got some balls, part of the goof troop though. Ryan and T.O. Ryan and T.O. Ryan and T.O. Ryan and T.O. the high low brothers. And when you add Riley, they the goof troop. All three of them together is the goof troop. When it's just T.O. and Ryan, they're the high low brothers. Oh wow. Not for good for a while. How they on? For a while for sure. For a while for sure. He go catch him. He go catch him. He go catch him. He go catch him later on after he wake up, St. Louis. He go catch his ass on the flip side. That's where he go catch him, G. Riley be barely Riley be barely catching the Riley be Riley be barely catching the dudes he be fighting in St. Louis. He be having to elbow them and shit right now, St. Louis. He be having to elbow them and wrestle them and shit. Trip them, judo trip them and shit. He go catch him on the flip side. Oh shit, these games popped off. You're happy at 3 o'clock, real man. Curse. What's good, bro? The pitch just slide through this jump. Had to make sure it was you, bro. Appreciate you sliding through this jump. They be having fake niggas and shit now. They be having fake brothers and shit. Probably have to make sure that they be the fam when they be the fam. He go he go hit him. It just ain't he just ain't gonna hit him clean like he think he is. I can already see Tank sparking his ass now. I can already see Tank sparking his ass now, y'all. Already. Probably gonna come out throwing them wild ass punches. Tank gonna line his ass up. And it's gonna be murder she wrote. It's gonna be murder she it's gonna be murder she wrote. When Tank get to touching people, y'all, different. It's different then. Different then, like talk that shit to Tank, talk that shit about Tank. Tank get to touching you now. Tank get to touching you now. And he's just coming educated. He just ain't coming like Riley. Tank just coming with a purpose, mother. Tank coming with a purpose, man. With a plan. Riley shit. Riley coming hoping he hits him. Tank coming, nigga. He aiming to hit something. He aiming to hit something. I think Riley be a hell of an MMA fighter. On the real tip. On the real tip. I think he'd be a damn good MMA fighter. I think after Tank. I think after Tank ruined his existence. I think after Tank ruined his existence, he should go fight MMA. Okay. Hey y'all. Hey for real though, y'all. Hey y'all, guess what though? Once he get the giggling and smiling at the person. Hey y'all. Nah, I didn't see that, Alex. What's the low ball? What are you offering? No, JoJo only make like 300K. I think his highest payday was like 300K or something like that. 400K or something like that. So what's low balling, JoJo? I'm not surprised Eddie Hearn Lowball somebody else fighter because he paid his fight. What's lowball? I ain't heard nothing about it. Apparently, Eddie offered 1 million when JoJo agreed to 1.5 to fight Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, so this is how it's paid still. If the only problem is 500K, if the only problem is 500K, they gonna make that fight happen. But it's still a career high payday. He didn't get that Ryan payday. He never got it. Right. Shit, Ryan Garcia made like 250K. JoJo make like shit 400K, no cap. Check JoJo last couple fights, y'all. Y'all think I'm making that shit up? Check his last couple fights. And I'm saying 400K. It might be 300K. Just to be real with you. I'm saying 400K. It might be 300. I mean, if Mr. Gary Russell was about to get 1.5 and wanted 2, you know, if Mr. Gary Russell was about to get 1.5, then y'all know what I'm getting at. $1 million sound like about right for JoJo. What you say? I bet Ryan Garcia can't wait his fucking contract is. Like, damn, I'm still a boxer. I think like, damn, I gotta keep boxing. Damn, these folks still want to beat me up. How fights I got left? Ryan, you got 5 fights left. You only fought 4. You don't fight nobody. God damn, I got 5. I'm gonna fight 5 tomato cans while talking shit like I want to fight the best. I have to actually finish fighting with, but not your contract already. I don't want to fight no more. Didn't you hear me? Ryan just go say fuck it, never box again. Eventually, eventually, Ryan gonna be like fuck. Just these football games we got bet on there. Okay, shit. Let's get that comment. He said, "Got to make this run." Okay, brother. I made some bet. I just ate. I'm finna bring my camera back up. I'm finna fuck that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got sleep again. I ain't gonna lie. I just ate on some fish. I had to fish cheese back. Refrigerator. Hey, y'all. You finna turn this shit. We did it right. Garcia. I need to grab one of the right. Garcia. I know it. So, bitch, y'all. I'm gonna bring my camera right there. As soon as I find my note. One of 2 of them in my area that I bet on. Jesus, please. I got some more cuz Missouri. I bet on Missouri. Lose by 11. They do their ass drug. So get off. Get off. I need to like one get off. The other ones evil. You gotta get off that Missouri. I might not even have to. Maybe try. That's the other shit over there. I think the other shit will be a long time though. One only says it was fight hangers mandatory to fighters who say they will fight hangers. Right. Shout out Ricardo Rabbit 12. Right. That's true, bro. Yeah. It's like they'll all fight each other, but they won't fight the actual hanger. First nigga say the actual hanger. It's like they'll all fight each other, but they won't fight hangers for some reason. And it's crazy. And he is illegally trying to ruin his career by petitioning to fight everyone that Haney is supposed to fight or said that he would fight. Yeah, everybody but Haney. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's true though. We've been saying it, but it's exactly what he's doing. And then not fighting him though. That's the thing. Like he's not fighting Fortuna, JoJo, and not fighting him though. Mm. He said, keep him. He said, keep him. I thought that was funny. Billy, Billy. I'm speaking when you speak to me, Billy. Bill, I'm watching football, Bill. I made some bets, Billy. My bets ain't looking too good right now, Billy. That's why I stopped speaking. Bill, I ain't never even seen you before. Bro. You had me come out here giving that orders, bro. I ain't never even seen you any spot like that, bro. Just God did. He's doing. Oh yeah, I seen what he said. He said, he might be looking to fight Navarrete instead of the Haney. He said he might. Should have called you start robbing the book. That's what I'm doing right now. was very fucking up my big already. I guess the kids was like, go do pretty good. Give me a little. Fair use commentary only. Fair use commentary only. You know, I'm gonna check my mail about that. What's good, Jelly Bean? Appreciate you sliding through this. I had I've been on this college football. I stopped doing the motherfucking show, started watching these games, Jelly Bean. I ain't gonna lie to you. Appreciate you sliding through this, bro. As you doing that damn thing for me right now, boy.